morning. As you can see, I am in the middle of a late fall winter wonderland. I just saw a gorgeous sunrise over Mount Rainier. I'll include some sunrise footage here because it was truly one of the best sunrises I have seen, I think, ever. Just beautiful. But today I am climbing up to Kelly Butte, which is one of Washington's historic fire lookouts. This is a almost 4-mile round trip trail with about 1,000 feet of gain. There is a surprise fresh dusting of snow over all of the surrounding mountains and hills, so it should be beautiful. It is chilly though, so I'm gonna go to warm up, but this is the view I'm starting with, and it's only gonna get better. Let's go see a fire lookout. I say this first stretch of trail definitely feels like the Robert Frost poem, except instead of the evening, it's snowy morning. It's just so still and all the snow is completely untouched. It's so peaceful. It really does feel like walking through poetry. Really awesome. Can't wait to get further up. I wasn't expecting this snow, and it's just made everything just that much more beautiful. I keep going. Well, it's definitely become even more wintry. The wind has picked up as I have ascended the switchbacks. I am almost to the ridge, I think. It's a series of tight switchbacks before you hit the ridge. And then you just take the ridge to the lookout. So I should be getting a look at it pretty soon. I think I'm almost to the top, but whew, yeah, it's been getting pretty cold with the wind chill. That is an awesome view though. Oh, Rainier looks incredible. And you can see how fast the wind is going from that cloud just cruising by. Let's gain the ridge next to the lookout. Made it to Kelly Butte Lookout, and the wind coming off the north is insane. Like, it is screaming and pushing me. So I'm on this side of the lookout using it as a wind shelter. Unfortunately, it's like nice and peaceful here because the other side, the wind is just ripping. Oh, I think with wind chill, it's got to be in the teens. But I am at the lookout. This view is absolutely incredible. It's a winter paradise up here, and even though it's cold, I'm gonna hang out up here because the lookout's protecting me from the cold wind, which is the main issue. So, oh my gosh, yeah, you can tell. Whew, it's cold, but there's sun and Mount Rainier, and I got a little bit of shelter, so I can hang out up here and just enjoy this because, wow. Yeah, there's so many photographs to take and stuff, so I just need to soak it all in. I will give the tour of this view. I honestly think the highlight is just seeing all of these hills and mountains and trees covered in this fresh dusting of snow and ice. It is just, it's absolutely magical. It's so pretty, but I'll show you why I can't go on the north side to talk, because I get blasted like that. So I'm gonna stay on this side so you can hear me. This is the view that Kelly Butte is famous for. Mount Rainier on full display, looking gorgeous, covered in snow. And then we've got more of the South Cascades. I believe we'll be able to see Mount Adams on a clearer day, but ooh, the clouds are just doing gorgeous things. And then we've got some more of the rolling hills of the South Cascades. And then we're getting into the Central Cascades. And over here, this is Mount Stewart. And again, another cool part of this is just the clouds are doing really cool things today, which is such a treat when they cooperate and don't block the view. Oh my gosh, but just absolute stunning winter wonderland in all directions. All these perfect winter trees with the dusting of snow. It is so pretty, and the sun is hitting them perfectly. I could not be asking for better conditions. Whoa, check that out. Yeah, look at this cloud going by. That's awesome. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. That should give you a clue of how crazy the wind is that direction. But yeah, and then this is the lookout, and the lookout is closed for the season. You can usually go in it. But it is covered with this cool layer of rime. Really, really pretty to see it. And it's always cool to see a fire lookout. So that was one of the reasons I wanted to do this. I'm staying out here just a little bit longer. I gotta get some more pictures of all these trees and stuff. It's too good. Watching the clouds soar by is just epic. So I gotta hang out here a little bit more before I run back down. Well, I stayed up there as long as I could, but the wind did force me off the mountain. It got crazy strong. Like, I had to exert energy to move forward. It was pushing me so much. which is really fun, but also insanely cold. I don't even know what the wind chill is. It's cold. I got enough stuff to keep warm, but you know, at a certain point you got to start moving again to keep the blood pumping. But there is sun, and a lot of this trail is protected, so it's already warming it up for me. And fortunately this trail is pretty short, so I'll be back down in my car, which I gotta say I'm looking forward to. Whew! But the views going down are gonna be gorgeous. The sun's hitting all the snow and ice. It's gonna be super pretty. Get a look at Mount Rainier the entire way once I get out of these woods. So, whew, yeah, I gotta get the blood going again. Made it back down into my nice warm car. Whew! That was an adventure. Kelly Butte is a pretty short and easy trail most of the year, and it's still pretty easy today, but you know, in winter conditions, early winter conditions, it's just a little bit trickier just because you're dealing with the cold and the wind and everything. Today was just gorgeous. I was not expecting that dusting of snow on everything. The last report from a couple days ago said there was no snow at all. So getting some snow and that ice and frost was just beautiful. It just highlights the landscape incredibly. And seeing another lookout is always a treat. The wind was crazy. That was an experience in and of itself. That's some of the craziest wind I think I've had in the mountains, just because of like, I had to exert energy to move forward against the wind. That's how strong it was. But that made it really fun too. And I was warm enough. I had all of my toe warmers, hand warmers, all my layers and everything, so I was warm, didn't get frostbite. But yeah, with the wind chill up there, it was probably pushing it down to the low teens, if not lower than that. So but the sun came out, warmed me up, and that was just so much fun. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so glad I drove up the very long Forest Service road to climb this one. It probably won't be accessible for much longer, so it feels really special sometimes to see like the first snow in the mountains where it's untouched. And I was expecting to see more people today. There's nobody else. It's a gorgeous day. I don't know. But I'm not complaining. I was all alone in the woods with the snow and the wind and the frost. It was perfect. But now I get to go back down this road, which is high clearance only, but it's pretty fun to drive. So thank you so much for watching, and here are my favorite pictures from the trail today. Enjoy.